At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Complete right side to Washington. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Odafe away with a stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, it really break the backs of the defense.
And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Just 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He's him on the quick hitter. We needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He's tackled at the 30.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They go play action on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10, 15-yard line.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up 6-0 here in the 1st. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. A give to Johnson to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They're across the 40. Nice run here. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers to reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. There's him holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and 21. At the 24-yard line.
I'll throw it. Johnson here on the dump off. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
You just get the play off. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at first down here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 3.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st down, Ravens.
This one left for Lamar. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
This return starts at the 5.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Throwing now off the play action. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that makes it 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They're going to throw for it on 4. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
10 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. They're in short.
Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Lamar. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Well, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Steelers hit the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6. 39-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Raven 1st down.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He puts some juice on it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
They're going play action. Complete right side to Washington. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Brings it in at the 12. And a nice return out of it. And a little further up past throwing 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Up to the races, middle of the field. 20, 15. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Steelers 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. The Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's got a man left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
40-yard line.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Jackson, quick pass wide. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he gets in! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score this game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Steelers 21. Driver Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Johnson. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 2.
Looking for a pass on second and short. This is running back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
Back to throw.
He's got 18 yards.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up second.
They'll send him up the middle. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now on third down. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now within 1 score in the fourth.
Hey, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
41. Steelers 29.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Dump off to his fullback. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And goes to the hurry up here.
The Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
In the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5.
Steelers 36.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
35-yard line.
Caught in this game left side. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. Now here's Lamar. And this this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens with a 5-point lead. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Steelers calling their first time out. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. All in left side. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Setting up to pass. This one's caught. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun.